Oh,
Oh,
sick, Yilma.
Whoa, that was
so
sick,
of you.
Yilma. Dude, what? You're getting really funny in quarantine. Hello and welcome to another episode of SoFly on YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. We got myself, Mitch here. We got Aldo and Yilma.
Hey,
everyone.
We've got also a special guest here. We got Colin Huff. Colin Huff's here. Time to fly. How's it going, Colin?
It's going good. It's going good, guys.
Welcome. How are you doing during these crazy times?
It's good, man. I got my dog here. I actually got a roommate as of 2 weeks ago, so we got some company here,
Nice.
that's good.
which is it's great having somebody to talk to after about a month. I was going a little crazy here on my own, staring
Yeah.
at four walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
totally. Totally.
Yeah.
Well, we're back today. We're going to be tying another fly blindfolded. This time we've brought Colin into the madness. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we're just going to tie up some streamers or something like that, see if we can make something that we can fish for bass opener and, just have a really unsuccessful day on the water. We've got two more flies that we've already tied up. So let's just keep filling that box. But first, Aldo, you're going to make a little cocktail, aren't you?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take some of this delicious forager whiskey, and I'm gonna make a little penicillin. So lemon juice, fresh squeeze, of course, ginger syrup, and whiskey.
What kind of whiskey you got there, baby?
I got forager, the forager.
Oh, that's right. You already said that, eh?
Yeah, man.
I like that forager whiskey. We brought that on our winter camping trip to Tamagami.
Kept us warm, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Holy.
Mhm. Oh, man.
So,
Oh.
Colin, how was New Zealand? You're in New Zealand, eh?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was trip of a lifetime. It sucked because we didn't even get to compete. Basically, what happened was we went, we practiced, we hired two world-class guys. Like, we invested pretty well into this, and spent so much time preparing. And it was just when COVID-19 was ramping up, like
Yeah.
good, and like right before we were about to leave, it was like, okay, like the cases are popping up. Should we even be going? Like, that was the question before we left.
Mhm.
Ended up going, and then about 2-3 days into the trip, Justin Trudeau started talking about anybody abroad start
Time
getting
to
your
come.
ass back to Canada,
man.
or else you're going to get stranded. So it was like, we were debating every day. We would have a discussion about it, and it would just ultimately like bring the mood down. We'd have like an insane day of fishing, and then come back, look at the news, and it would be like, oh, it was a real downer. And anyway, there was two teams there. There was about 12 of us Canadians, and we unanimously decided that we needed to pull up the plug, get home, and change our flights.
Yeah.
And the competition went on, believe it or not, and I know that some people did get stranded there, like their flights didn't leave.
No way.
I think they all just
Wow.
recently got home.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that would have sucked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But like, there would be worse places to get stuck, obviously.
Right.
But the thing with New Zealand is they locked everything down. Like, you couldn't even go fishing. But I'm sure if you were just in the middle of nowhere, nobody's really good at it.
Yeah. But you did get to spend some time on the water, though. I saw some pictures of some
Every day.
pretty
Every
nice
day,
fish,
yeah.
man.
Dude, it's a
Jeez.
pretty nice fish you were catching.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, the fishing was absolutely insane. And just like the techniques that we're pretty proficient at, just absolutely killed them.
Yeah.
And having David Arquet there, who is like a 3-4-time world champion, you guys have all heard his name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Through your Toronto boys there, Ian and Kiefer. But it was just the amount I learned, and then getting to go to New Zealand, obviously, for any fly fisherman is just like, like shut her down. It's the best.
Yeah.
Oh, man, totally.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. At least you got, into some fish. It's kind of a bummer about the competition, obviously, but good thing you made it home safely, and there'll be more comps in the future, I guess.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, and like eventually, like we'll have you guys on the show just talk about that in more depth for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Love to hear like more about it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Well,
All right,
how's that cocktail, Aldo? Is it ready to whip?
Oh, dude, I'm sipping.
Oh,
it's
baby.
delicious. Colin, what are you sipping on?
Honestly, just water.
Nice
Okay.
spring water. Right
Nice.
on. Good
Yeah,
choice.
yeah.
Very good choice.
Some nice frosty water.
Nice.
Cheers.
Perfect.
Cheers,
Cheers,
baby.
guys. Oh, I like that camo swell bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, the way it's been going is when we tie, Yilma does a factor fishy, and
Hey, Mr. Huff.
we gotta see if we can figure out what's what.
Yeah, he'll do that while we tie. Do you have a buff or anything you can cover your eyes with? Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, right on.
Sims brand buff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, let's
What are you gonna tie?
blindfold. Let's blindfold up maybe and then show our stuff to the camera.
Okay, cool. Definitely.
Basically,
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah. Here,
I just gotta lay my things out in front of me.
If there's any advice I can give you, it's place your scissors somewhere where you know they are right away.
Okay, they're going on my knee.
Yeah.
Any advice? Am I right?
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, that was sick, Yilma. Dude, what? You're getting really funny in quarantine.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay, Mitch, you want me to go? I can go.
You can go what? What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna do the camera.
Oh,
thing.
do it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna try.
Oh my God.
Crayfish is okay. So, Colin, we spend bass opener at Mitch's cottage. Crayfish seem to work really well, or at least they did last year.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, crayfish is great. Bass pattern, I don't have to explain that to you. So I'm gonna try to tie crayfish. So I've got rabbit strip. I got some chenille for the body. I might even attempt to put on some rubber legs, but I've already put my lead eye on because it's a disaster if I don't do if I try to do that blindfolded.
But that's the point.
Well, it's gonna be a disaster anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
don't
gonna be a
worry.
disaster.
We also don't want this to take like 40 minutes.
Totally.
Good point.
Because
I'm
the
gonna get
upload speeds
Yeah.
are no good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Colin can go next. Yeah, right, man.
Colin, go give her, baby. What are you doing? What do you got? in
Okay,
front of you?
so I'm gonna tie up a damsel. Good trout pattern, good bass pattern. One of my favorite spring and fall flies for trout and bass. I'm gonna tie it on a brass bead, but if you're fishing bass, I'd recommend doing it on a tungsten bead instead.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, a nice long tail, a nice flash to it. This is so weird.
I know, right?
like bird box here, baby.
Okay.
All right, Mitch, go for it.
I'm excited for that. Okay, this is my that I'm gonna use. See it? I'm gonna tie.
No, there's just no plan with you, eh?
No, I'm gonna tie a streamer with this stuff, and I kind of pre-selected it before. It's kind of all random, but I did pick stuff out that I was like, okay, this could be that, this could be that. So I'm just gonna tie randomly, and we're gonna see how this goes, baby. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thread to hook.
All right.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying. It's going to start Factor Fishy with.
Yeah,
you,
do it,
Colin.
man.
Have you heard of Factor Fishy before? Do you know what it's all about?
Me?
Well, maybe give a quick rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I recall a little Factor Fishy.
Well, just a reminder, it is Factor Fishy is basically a true or false question and answer of fishing stories, whether they're true or false, which we called Factor Fishy. It's basically the
Fact or fishy.
the synopsis. So I have 3 here for you, and I'm going to take it away
All right, baby.
while you tie, and I'm just watching you and kind of
Just-
in awe of what's going on here. But
Number
okay.
1.
This feels like a disaster already.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god! I pre-cut the rabbit strip because I felt
Yeah.
bad about wasting rabbit because a
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
died.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
fresh
yeah,
chenille, yeah.
Good call.
So these Factor Fishy, again, it's just fun stuff. There's no rhyme or reason of how I've written it, just to kind of like throw you off whether it's true or false. But anyways, the first one is, so a girl and her boyfriend were swimming in their cottage. They decided to switch. They have a little private beach and they're swimming in there. And the girl walks over to this dark shadow and pulls out,
Dark shadow
without
where?
a fishing rod, without anything, a largemouth bass, and she left it as well.
Okay, wait. Where was the dark shadow?
Dark shadow was in the shallows where they were swimming.
Oh.
So they have a little private beach,
Okay.
girlfriend and boyfriend. Girlfriend's like, oh, look, dark shadow looks like a fish. I'm gonna go grab it. And boyfriend's obviously like, no way, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You need a rod. You're gonna spook it.
Yeah.
The fish didn't even move. She pulled out, and it was like 3 to 4 pounds, and she lipped the largemouth as well.
So essentially, this girlfriend and boyfriend are swimming, and she notices a fish, and she noodles
A
for lack of a better term. She noodles up a
Yeah, exactly, Aldo.
largemouth.
And the boyfriend's
A
there
large
like
mouth.
mansplaining.
A substantial largemouth.
And the boyfriend's there just like
Mansplaining how to
ruthlessly
fish.
making mansplaining and making fun of her.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Well,
she caught this
going back to
largemouth.
her-
Was it alive?
Yeah, man, it's alive.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's like sunbathing.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
Aldo, yeah.
Okay. Well, going back to like dissecting how these are part of Yilma's like,
Yeah.
being. It's a girlfriend and boyfriend story, so this is like probably a hypothetical situation where
Yeah.
Yilma would like to be in with.
I could have thrown you
100%.
off, Aldo. I could have thrown you off.
No, it's
Because-
always a boyfriend
I know.
girlfriend story when Yilma's made it up. Always.
Yeah, when William has made it up, he's like, oh, they're like kind of pseudo fantasies, like
Yeah.
romantic fantasies for Yilma.
Totally.
Yeah. Colin, you tying a damsel?
Yeah.
It's sweet, man. It actually looks pretty good.
Colin's
All
gonna
right.
kill it.
Okay, let's stay on. All right. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
Wait,
First right
Colin.
now.
Colin, what do you think? Fact or fishy with that one?
I'm gonna go straight facts, but based off what you guys have been saying, sounds pretty fishy. But I'll just I'll go ahead and say facts.
Okay.
The thing is, it's not that far fetched of a tale, so
Yeah. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna go fact. I'm with Colin.
I'm gonna go fishy 100% because boyfriend girlfriend thing.
Hmm.
I just have to do it. You know what I mean? But if I'm wrong,
Yeah, no,
then Yilma's
Yeah,
gonna
no,
be smiling from ear to ear, baby.
it's fact, guys.
What?
Great facts.
oh,
See,
nice, Colin.
Actual video I saw on Instagram last night. So
Man, that's sick. Good
Where,
job.
where were they? Were they down in the States or?
I couldn't tell. Actually, I have it DM'd it to my buddy, so I have it saved.
That's crazy, man. That largemouth
I'll
must have
I'll
been
send it to
like
you.
pretty
It
funky.
was huge, man. It was like 3 or 4 pounds, 4 or 5.
Man, that must have been one docile fish. That's
yeah,
awesome.
didn't even move.
Crazy. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
And one adept angler. Way to go, lady.
yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so number 2, guys. Wow, look at that. Jesus.
Yilma, how are the non-professionals looking?
Yeah. What's mine look like, Yilma? Jeez.
Mitch, I don't want to talk about yours. I don't know what's happening. Looks like it has a rat tail.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. Aldo, let me see. You say, not bad.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the second factor fishy. Ready?
Yep. Born ready.
Okay. So
Wait a minute. What's this one called? Your titles are always hilarious.
Yeah.
this one's Buddy on the Bank.
Nice. I like it.
Okay. So man, God. So this is a fishing story based in Alaska, and a man was fishing for salmon on the river, and at the same time as he approaches the bank on the opposite side of the river, a grizzly approaches the bank, also fishing. As if to say they came to the river as fishing buddies and were aware of each other, but we're like, hi guys, we're just fishing together. The bear apparently wasn't very successful. Got a couple hits with his paw, of course, but he wasn't able to catch anything.
Yeah, he wasn't swinging a spay rod or anything.
Yeah, no, he wasn't swinging a spay rod. And then, so the man who was fishing with obviously his line and everything and his tackle pulled out a salmon and looked across the river at the bear and whipped it across and gave it to the bear.
Whoa.
And that was his fishing story.
How far was
Factor
the
fishing.
how wide was that river? Do you think?
Wide enough for a guy to throw a
Okay.
salmon over.
Okay. Good answer.
Colin, what are you going for here?
So I mean, it's something I would do.
Yeah, man.
Like help a brother bear out. He's just trying to get a meal.
He's just trying to get a meal.
I love it.
Yeah, fact. I'd say fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want this to be true, so I'm gonna go fact.
Yeah.
I'm also fact on this one because I think this is I can see this happening.
Yelma?
It's fishy.
That's fishy?
Oh, no.
It's fishy. I made this up. Yeah, because I thought it was such a beautiful story.
Oh man, Yilma, you're getting sly with these stories.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Damn, homie.
This is what happens when Aldo gives me 2 weeks to prepare for a factor.
Yeah. Good story. Okay, well, yeah, I'm sure. You know what? I feel like that's
man.
probably happened at some point, right? Like that's just a nice thing to do. Yeah.
Well, it's a nice. You're right. It's a nice story.
It's a nice story.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I'm closing my eyes underneath the blindfold?
No.
I think that's the only option.
Yeah.
it
Like-
just,
I think it'd be weirder if your
Concentrate.
eyes were open and the buff was acting as your eyelids. That'd be
Good point, actually. That would be kind of.
Oh, Mitch is starting. Yours is starting to look like something. Colin, well,
I'm on to number 2 here.
yeah, you're on to number 2.
Colin's-
What?
Wait.
You wait. Sorry. Say
Back
that
this
again.
up.
You've tied 2 flies.
Yeah, man.
What the?
For those of you that don't
Machine.
know, Colin is one of Canada's top anglers and is on Team Canada.
And Colin, I saw your squirmy worm thing there, and that was impressive, man. You did a little tie-in challenge where you tied
Yeah.
up as many squirmies as you could in 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
5 squirmies in the shortest amount of time.
Right, that's what it was. And you.
Oh, you
killed
know what?
it.
I might have to take that challenge on.
You should, man.
There was, obviously Chris from Drift.
Yeah,
He killed it.
yeah.
And then there was another guy a buddy of mine from Wales, who ties commercially for Fulling Mill.
Okay.
And I think he tied 5 squirmies in like 2.5 minutes.
Holy
Whoa.
jeez.
Oh, yeah.
With
Like,
beads and everything?
yeah.
Jeez.
That's gnarly, man. That's fast
Yeah, that's
fingers.
cool.
Yeah, that's out of control.
That's out of control.
Okay, well, Colin's already in a second fly, and I'm barely through my first, and I know it looks crazy.
It looks
I'm like,
perfect.
Okay,
I'm
rock
trying
and
to
roll.
put dubbing on. This was a mistake, I think.
Hey, Yelma, hit us with a third factor fishing.
Oh,
man.
right.
I gotta hear
third
this
factor
third one.
fishy, guys. So I'm calling this one The Old Man and the Zambezi.
Wait, what? Say it again.
That's a good one, right? The Old Man and the Zambezi.
Nice.
It's a nice one, right?
Kind of.
The
Yeah.
old man and the Zambezi.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
It's loosely
Yeah.
based off The Old Man and the Sea.
The title.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's the reference.
Oh,
that's
because
cool.
C and
Just in
Zambezi
case,
kind of
you know.
rhyme. I got it now.
My favorite novels.
Fantastic.
Oh, now that you said that, I got it.
All right, what is this one about, Yelma? Go.
All right, so a 60-year-old man was fishing for obviously food for his family, fishing for tilapia on the Zambezi, where he hooked. I don't know if I should continue. I can't hear Mitch, and Aldo's frozen.
Oh, no, you
should I
can't hear me?
pause?
My computer crashed.
That was
Welcome
wild.
back, man.
That was wild. I got
Welcome
kicked
back.
out of the thing, but I'm back now. And the flies are basically done. Yelma, do the third factor fishy. What is this one? The Zambezi
All right.
thing, whatever.
Old man and Zambezi. So this is the third factor fishy. So a 6-year-old man was fishing for food for his family, fishing for tilapia specifically, and hooked into something that pulled him into the water. He hooked into a bull shark that dragged him all the way to the bottom and across river to never be seen again. The story was there was passerbys witnessing this whole thing, and that's how the story was referenced from.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna be
Factor.
like, well, how did you?
Factor fishy.
Yeah, although what? Decipher.
Okay, so a guy's fishing for tilapia. Is there tilapia in the Zambezi? I don't
I
know.
wouldn't have said it if I didn't do my research.
Mm,
Okay, fair.
That might be the fishiest part of the story. But anyway,
But
so
I'm
he's
But
so he's fishing for tilapia in the Zambezi,
Mhm.
and he hooks into something, and it pulls him into the water, and then he's never seen from again. And passerbys,
said it was
witnesses, you might
good.
say,
witnesses.
witnessed him, I guess, getting eaten by a shark.
Witnesses.
Is that the idea?
Being
Yeah,
dragged by a shark.
being dragged. Yeah, it wasn't eaten. He was dragged.
Okay.
Colin, what do you think?
Like, this just sounds like
Remember, Zambezi's brackish at certain points.
this is a story right out of River Monsters here. Like
Yeah.
one of those tales, you know.
Yep. Totally.
So, like, I would see this. Yeah, I'd say fact. This is something that probably happened.
There's 3 facts for Colin today, folks.
Well, he's pretty bright though. I mean, okay, I'm gonna say this one's fishy because
Yeah,
you're
you're
like,
right.
I'm gonna say it's fishy because I don't know, it just sounds fishy. Something about the way you're saying it to me. You know,
Yeah.
Yoma, we've known each
That's
other
all
a
right.
long time, and I think I could pick things up, the nuances and the cadences. I'm gonna go fishy. Aldo?
I'm gonna go fact.
Guys, Mitch won this one. It was fishy.
Ah.
Done. Slow clap.
Nice.
Nice, Yoma. Those were good, man.
Thanks, man.
Everybody's flies are done. Colin, what you tied up 2 flies? What are yours looking like? Want to hold those up? To
Yeah,
the
yeah, show
camera?
us. Show us.
Yeah, well, this is the first one that was fully blindfolded.
Mm-hmm. Oh man,
It
that's
just looks like a regular
Yeah, this
fly.
is-
it. Just
It's
looks
amazing.
great.
That's great.
It's an awesome fly. Okay,
It's an amazing fly.
That's a damsel.
I love it.
Flathead damsel. Yeah.
God, Aldo, what about you?
that
How'd
was-
yours turn out, man?
Actually, you know what? Mine turned out okay.
Yeah.
This is my crayfish. It turned out okay. Like that's
Okay.
gonna catch a fish. Like I'm
Oh,
not worried
man.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rabbit strips are a little long, but that might be okay. But the rabbit strips, one's going in one direction,
Yeah.
one's going in the other direction.
Okay.
So I tied in one of them. And there's a few thread wrap issues here. The
That's all right.
dubbing might have been a mistake. But you know what?
I don't think the fish are gonna mind. I really don't.
I don't think so either.
No.
Here's mine.
You, Mitch? How'd yours?
Here's
turn
mine
out?
here. I got a nice little. I'm gonna
Oh,
call
wow.
this. I'm gonna call this a little sparkle minna. You know.
That's pretty good.
Dude,
Yeah,
that'll catch
sparkle
fish.
minnow.
That'll do.
I think.
That'll
It,
do it.
I think.
These
I
will
think
all
so.
slay.
Yeah.
We're getting better at this thing, man. I mean, like, you know, like, yeah, sure, thread wrap, like you say, thread wrap issues are kind of a problem, but we're getting better at this thing. Colin, your fly is dynamite, man.
Yeah. Yours is just fine. Like perfect, actually.
Oh man. Well, that's another blindfolded tying, I guess. Colin, thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
That's super
Yeah,
fun.
for sure, man. It's nice to have a little bit of fun in this not so fun time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Hopefully not too long, and we can all get out fishing together. That'd
Oh
be,
hell yeah.
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. We definitely want to connect, get out on the water. You know, as summer kind of rolls up, we're definitely that's what we're thinking of. Bass season. I'm just so stoked for bass right now. That's all I can think about. You know, so
Yeah.
stoked for bass.
Well, next, if you guys are coming in the Ottawa direction,
Mhm.
give me a heads up, and we'll connect.
Mitch
Okay.
is in Ottawa right now.
I'm outside.
Oh.
I'm near Perth right now.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So we should definitely.
You can't even get into Quebec right now, dude.
I know you can't. I know that's right because that's where you are.
Yeah, I'm just on the edge.
Yes.
I'm like 10 minutes from Ottawa.
Yeah. Okay, well we should definitely connect. We'll go out for a bass fish or something like that when
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
summer comes. Okay.
When the
Right on.
border reopens.
When the border
Yeah.
reopens, yeah.
As if we're saying that.
Weird times, man. Anyway,
Weird times.
thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.
All right. Thanks. See you, Colin.
All right, take care,
Hey,
guys.
Colin. Thanks, man.